Andre was writing a book right before he died. Heavy D was working on a book before he died. Kim Porter was working on a book before she died. And Al B. Sure was working on the documentary of his life. And then he goes into a coma.
But what I absolutely love about Kim Porter is back in the day when Diddy left Kim Porter for J-Lo, Kim Porter supposedly didn't even react to it. She caught pictures of him like online with him and J-Lo, and they were out at like clubs and parties together. And that's how she found out he was cheating on her. And apparently she said nothing. And that ate away at Diddy. Supposedly he was just waiting for Kim to react. He wanted her attention and she just wouldn't give it to him.
Puffy, right? His baby mom, Kim Porter, right? She got a whole lot of Tupac related posts on her IG. She's right next to Puffy and she's wearing a Tupac shirt. Did Tupac and Kim Porter know each other?
And Kim still continued dating, and it is said that
So as I mentioned, those federal raids that were conducted on his homes back in March, obviously a lot of people wondering what was seized. Well, we are learning now that federal investigators are in possession of video footage that was taken inside of Combs's residence. We hear that these investigators have been contacting individuals that they have seen on this footage. One person, in addition to the accusers who have filed these civil suits, is a male sex worker. That is what a source tells me.
Sean Carter is responsible for enacting, talking about the death of Aaliyah amongst each other. Think about that. You got a Diddy victim, you got a Jay-Z victim, and you got a superstar gone. They know what happened. And yet, they had to sit there and have that conversation like they didn't know who did it.
You gotta look at the dude's actions, man. His actions when Kim was alive. You understand? What action did he do?
He imaged himself after a gay painter. The
Okay.
big homie wanted to look like a gay painter.
What are we talking about here?
We're talking about Basquiat. He wants to look like a gay painter.
And I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year. Hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you
I
seeing?
went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I
She got him off of him the best way she could. Puff Daddy is the king of deception.
Yeah.
Every time we was in the party, he was throwing his fucking champagne, his vodka in every picture. It's just, so we didn't know. We like, yo, he's a great guy. This is a great party. This is a great, yo, give me your clothes. I'ma rock it in the video, yo. Sean John sold 400 million. Champagne, this. Boy, the joke's on us.
Yeah.
He been doing this for real.
Yeah.
And we can't be mad at him. We always gotta use them as inspiration.
We will begin to see people having terminal illnesses, being sick, being passed away, and will start to have legal trouble. Let me dive into this. So y'all know how it just was released that Kris Jenner and Corey Gamble had something to do with Diddy recently. If you go look, Corey Gamble had some dealings with
A shocked and devastated Diddy spotted at the home where his ex suddenly and mysteriously died. Her good friend Kimora Lee Simmons appearing inconsolable at the house. 47-year-old Porter's body found after a desperate call to 911.
When Kim lived on 70th something street, and I would go upstairs with Diddy, you could hear the shit in the hallway. And I would just shake my head when he come out or whatever, and Kim would be in the house. And it's always about where she was at or who she was dealing with. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna see you physically put your hands on nobody. I don't give a shit who you are or what. I'm not gonna see you physically put your hands on her. You understand?
As I previously noted, the federal raids on his properties in March sparked widespread curiosity about what was confiscated. We're now learning that federal investigators have secured video recordings from inside Combs' residence. Reports indicate that these investigators are reaching out to individuals identified in these videos. Among those contacted is a male employee, as sources have disclosed. Reflecting on his behavior, consider his actions during Kim's lifetime. Recall the times I visited Combs' place on 70-something Street, the noises in the hallway as I ascended the stairs, and my disbelief as I observed him afterwards, with Kim somewhere in the house, always concerned about her whereabouts and who she associated with. It's crucial to me to never witness anyone being physically harmed. It doesn't matter who they are. Notably, Sean Carter has been noted for his discussions regarding the untimely demise of Aliyah. This draws attention to a troubling pattern. Victims linked to both Diddy and Jay-Z, alongside a lost superstar, yet those involved feign ignorance of the events. There's talk of emulating a gay painter's image. Indeed, Combs has expressed a desire to mirror Basquiat. Having lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year, I observed several intriguing aspects of his lifestyle. Moreover, considering the young age of 13, what could one truly understand? Puff Daddy's mastery of deception became apparent. Even in social settings where he appeared convivial, throwing champagne and vodka, his true nature was obscured, leading us to mistakenly praise his demeanor. Sean John's business, boasting sales of $400 million, exemplifies this facade. As we continue, we'll likely witness more individuals facing terminal illnesses and legal issues. Recent revelations involve Kris Jenner and Corey Gamble's interactions with Diddy following a tragic event at the residence of his ex, where Kimora Lee Simmons appeared visibly distraught. The discovery of 47-year-old Porter's body followed a frantic 911 call. It's noteworthy that Andre, Heavy D, Kim Porter, and Al B sure were all engaged in significant personal projects, books, and documentaries before experiencing life-threatening conditions. Amid these circumstances, Kim Porter, always close to Combs, often shared content related to Tupac on her social media. Despite their complex history, including a period when Diddy left her for JLO, Kim's stoic response to his infidelity, which she discovered through online photos of him with J.Lo at various social events, significantly affected him. He seemed to await her reaction, craving her attention, yet she remained disengaged. Their relationship continued, and it is reported that she visited me in the sudden and mysterious death of Kim Porter in 2018 and the ensuing media frenzy underscore a poignant chapter in the annals of celebrity culture, especially considering her relationship with Sean Diddy Combs and the ongoing mysteries surrounding her death. The resurgence of these rumors, fueled by legal pressures on Diddy, adds a new layer of intrigue and speculation about what truly transpired. Initially thought to be a cardiac arrest, her death was later officially attributed to lobar pneumonia, highlighting the complexities and the rapid spread of misinformation that often accompanies celebrity tragedies. Tragedy has unfolded in a manner that underscores the complications of maintaining accurate information and managing public perceptions. Initially, there was confusion between the reports on the ground and the actual reasons behind the death, illustrating the challenges faced in conveying clear and precise information. The involvement of a close associate of Kim's in stepping forward could possibly contribute additional insights into the situation. Yet, the uncertainty surrounding the authenticity of their statements and the nature of the details they might provide complicates our ability to discern whether this will illuminate the truth or simply amplify the sensationalism already surrounding the case. This development could potentially either simplify or further muddle public understanding. Diddy's response to the incident has been one of profound sorrow and disbelief, expressed through his social media platforms, adding a deeply personal layer to the unfolding events. His messages reflect the deep bond he shared with Kim and how profoundly her passing has affected both him and their children, drawing the public into a very intimate experience and showcasing a side of celebrity life that is often obscured by their public image. As legal inquiries and public speculation continue, the scenario remains a tangled mix of personal loss, media frenzy, and unresolved questions. public reactions have varied from empathy for Diddy and his family to doubts and conjectures regarding the circumstances of Kim's demise, illustrating the complex dynamics at play in our interactions with celebrity culture. A blend of compassion, intrigue, and occasionally doubt. In navigating these narratives, it is essential to weigh the facts carefully, recognize the media's influence on public opinion, and be mindful of the genuine grief occurring irrespective of one's public stature. The hope remains that further revelations will bring some closure and consolation to everyone touched by the untimely demise of Kim Porter. Diddy did not restrain his emotions, sharing openly on Instagram about his loss. "I miss you so much," he declared. "Today, I'm going to honor you. I'm going to try to find the words to describe our incredible relationship." His heartfelt tribute resonated with many, encapsulating the unique bond they shared and Kim's significant impact on his life. It was a poignant moment that tugged at the heartstrings of all who understood their deep connection. However, mysterious elements about Kim's death persist. The complexity increased as amateur detectives began proposing their own theories following an initial coronial report that shockingly suggested homicide due to toxins found in her bloodstream. The narrative took a dramatic turn akin to a cinematic plot twist when the original coroner was abruptly replaced, and the new coroner attributed her death to pneumonia, sparking disbelief and skepticism. This striking discrepancy and the prolonged silence from authorities fueled rumors and speculations of a cover-up. What really happened to Kim Porter? The story continues to thicken, with the truth seemingly shrouded in layers of mystery and controversy. Further deepening the intrigue, the first coroner, who suggested foul play, mysteriously died soon after being dismissed from the case, a coincidence that could raise eyebrows among even the most skeptical observers. How many unusual coincidences are needed before we begin to connect the dots? With each suspicious detail, the likelihood of a mere natural death seems increasingly implausible, suggesting a desperate effort to conceal the truth. As more pieces of this puzzle fit together, the emerging picture is one that many find difficult to disregard. There are whispers that something explosive in Kim's forthcoming tell-all book might have motivated someone, possibly even Diddy, to extreme measures to keep it under wraps. Each element of suspicion adds weight to the theory that we are witnessing a concerted attempt to obscure the actual circumstances of her passing. Diddy is capable of influencing situations in ways that many cannot fathom. Considering his reputation, it's not implausible to think he could orchestrate significant events. The public's fascination with true crime and celebrity scandals only adds fuel to these theories. Kanye West has highlighted Diddy's extensive network of influential connections, suggesting that Diddy's reach could potentially influence outcomes in his favor, allowing him to avoid repercussions that would ensnare others. Additionally, Diddy receiving the key to New York City is symbolic of his elite status and power. The mystery surrounding Kim Porter's death adds another layer of intrigue. Officially attributed to pneumonia, many close to Kim remain skeptical, believing that the full story has yet to be disclosed. This ongoing suspicion was further fueled by rumors that Kim's family considered a wrongful death lawsuit against Diddy, which, despite the potential for significant revelations, mysteriously never materialized. The abrupt halt of legal action left many questioning what might have been revealed in court, or what negotiations took place off the record. The plot thickens with Al B., Kim's ex-husband and the father of her son, entering the spotlight with shocking claims. Despite their past separation, Al B. and Kim maintained a cordial relationship for the sake of their son. Al B. expressed his devastation over Kim's death in an Instagram post, featuring a photo of her with a cryptic caption that led many to probe deeper into the mystery. The caption read, "She sent me this saying life imitating art. Art imitates life. Now it all makes sense. She told me other stuff too," he added. "She was running a marathon." This not only added to the intrigue, but also suggested that Kim may have been hinting at deeper, potentially disturbing truths about her life. Al B. later revealed that Kim felt pursued by a serious threat and had advised her to speak to the FBI, considering it a grave issue. Shortly after disclosing this, Al B fell into a coma, a coincidence that seemed too convenient, particularly for Diddy. If Al B had secrets that needed to remain hidden, then Jaguar Wright, known for her outspoken nature, raised alarming observations. She noted that anyone with a history with Uptown Records, where Diddy started his career, either passed away or nearly did, and accused Diddy of orchestrating these events, sparking widespread speculation about his involvement in something more sinister. This scrutiny extends to the music industry's backstage dynamics, which are suspected to be darker than previously thought. Despite the attempts to silence him, Al B continued to convey enigmatic messages about the situation. 2 years after Kim's death, friends Jasmine and Brand revealed that Al B was convinced that her sudden death was not due to pneumonia, a claim he made during a celebration of their son Quincy's new deal and a Christmas special with Netflix, noting that Kim was in high spirits. Al B's doubts about the official explanation were clear, subtly implicating Diddy. While Diddy is currently under significant scrutiny, this wasn't always the case. Previously seen as a respected figure in the music industry, the concerns voiced by Jaguar Wright and Al B are shared by others, including Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, who has made striking allegations about Diddy and Kim's relationship. These claims reflect similar experiences described in Cassie's lawsuit against Diddy, suggesting a pattern of behavior that has led to increasing suspicion and scrutiny of Diddy's actions and influence.